EA Sports coverage of the world of golf brings us to the place where it all began. They've been playing golf here since the 15th century on the old course, Navalo. And Frank, we cannot talk about the old course without talking about bunkers. 112 of them in all. We know they can derail around, so what's the key to avoiding them?
You just mentioned it.
Rich Lerner. And Frank, here we are at the Old Lady, the old course at St. Andrews. And this golf course has confounded so many through the centuries. What are a couple of keys to being successful here?
Well, if you're a recreational player and you're struggling a bit, then you play to the middle of the golf course. So there's so many double greens here, and they have a central bunker. So if you're coming from the right side of the golf course, there's always a better avenue to every.
Okay, he'll finish that off from a couple of feet away, and that is a birdie. Head.
Well, the ideal tee shot just a little over that gorse bush in front of you, which is down the right side. That's the best angle in, but it also brings in a little bit of trouble. But if that pin is anywhere towards the middle of this double green, then really you want to...
That one gonna be in great shape. So following the birdie at one, a solid drive here at the second.
Oh, this is straight at it.
It is a really good line.
Oh, just the strike.
Oh yeah, best to drive it left center to avoid a cluster of bunkers down the right side of the fairway. The real challenge comes on the approach with Cartgate Bunker coming into play. Oh, he is really striping it here in the early part of the round. There's another big one off the tee.
Slight movement to the left.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple. So 3 straight birdies, that might be a little too much to ask for to start the round. It's greatest course architects drawn from the old course. Well, here's a good example. It's about the options, a couple of ways to get after a hole. You can take a risk and you would be rewarded by going toward that narrow valley on the right. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway.
Well, Rich, I didn't expect...
Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie. Make a little move early in the round.
Yeah, it's certainly eagles galore. The 5th hole is one of the biggest greens on the golf course, shared with the 13th. So good tee shot, and you have a nice big target, even though it's a blind second shot coming up. Oh, that's a great drive. There's straight drives, and I don't think they come much straighter than that one.
Well, that one. boy, we are seeing some really good golf here early on. That's going to move him par 4 6th, another scoring opportunity.
And just be very careful of the wind conditions here because that'll affect the strategy off the tee. But bunkers left and right to be avoided.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Ooh, good speed there. That'll lead. Well, that'll wind up a par, and it'll keep him at 4 under.
Yeah, blind tee shot. This is one hole that really does advantage the long hitter. They can get it very close to this green, but this green has got some amazing undulations in it.
Is not very good. See if he can knock it on in 2. That one just gonna sneak on by. Okay, that one cleaned up without any issue, and that to get the ball close here.
There's the bunker on the left side. There's a little bit of a downslope there. This is the first par 3 that you'll play, and it's just tough to judge.
That's quality shot. Yeah, the good play continues now to 5 under on the day. Features a couple of fairway bunkers that players will have to contend with.
Yeah, this is a fun hole when you first stand on that tee and look at it. You see those bunkers smack bang in the middle of the fairway. The last bunker there in the middle is called the end hole.
Oh, he's taking a big run at this. Oh, that's a good stroke. Not much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that will make... As we begin the backside here at St. Andrews, you can really feel the history. This hole named in honor of the legendary Bobby Jones, who won the 1927 Open and the 1930 Amateur. Obviously, 1930 was his Grand Slam. He gave that a pretty... That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. Medium length, one-shotter in all of golf, isn't it, Frank?
Well, this hole's been copied by many an architect. For the reasons why is it's normally very, very difficult to mother side of that bunker.
Boy, that can really be brutal, can it?
It certainly does. And if you have any doubt there, you'll come unstuck at 11.
Okay, that... Oh, the putter is just red hot here in the middle part of this. Frank, how do you like the 12th hole here at St. Andrews?
Well, it's a beautiful par 4. You start to see the village of St Andrews in the background, Eden Estuary to the right, and also decision time. If you're long enough, it's certainly worth having a crack at this par 4 with your tee.
This one starting a hair right.
Well,
That's his second now at the 12th. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there. 13th tee shot has to avoid those coffin bunkers, and the approach should be aimed at the middle of this massive double green.
The number is 129, all the way to the flagstick. Pin, front right. It's a sneaky one.
Ah, beautifully done right there. That's how you keep good rounds going. Short par 5 at 530 yards. This the 14th. Out of bounds wall on the right. Most players are aiming left to the landing area known as Elysian Fields. Side. I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. Got Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie. Here should be aimed at that church steeple in the distance. Position between two prominent humps down the road just a bit.
Oh. Rich.
Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. Vision off the tee is going to be paramount.
Yeah, the norm off the tee is really to avoid a series of 3 bunkers called the principal's nose. I never really figured out why they're called that, but it's not the place to be, that's for sure. Stay short of those. Mark with the yardage, and you'll pay.
Working up the right side. Whoo, some big drives today. That might be the biggest of the bunch. Nope. Okay, that's finished off for a par. Well, one of the most famous par fours in the sport, and you're aiming for a hotel?
Well, you're aiming over a series of letters that say the Old Course Hotel. If you can hit it exactly over that U, then you will be in the Tommy Nakajima. He could hardly ever get that ball out, and in the end succumbed, I think, to double figures. So the hole has more than one way to trap you, so stay away from the road on the road hole. Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. Is now a difficult par.
Boy, nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid. All the green, chance to cross the Swilken Bridge, just as Jack Nicklaus did, as Arnold Palmer did, as so many of the legends of the sport have done. This is a special place in the game. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. This is a round of 60. Frank, it really was vintage St. Andrews today in so many ways. Just a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, the Old Course has so many great memories. Obviously, when it crowns the 2015 Open champion, it will add another great name to its already impressive roster. But for anybody to play this great golf course, it's a chance to be linked with the past and the future of the game.
Couldn't have said it better myself, pal. And with that, for my colleague Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports saying so long from the home of golf, St. Andrews.